morning and welcome back to the channel. We got some figure news that we need to get into. There's a brand new Elite wave that's going to be hitting here, as well as a bunch of stuff that's already hitting shelves. WWE.com has posted a poll. You're going to have one of three choices to choose for the next upcoming Rollins figure, and this will be the Elite, because I know you're already saying Hero Figs. We already saw 2 out of the 3, and that is true. They were in basic form, and we'll go over that in just a sec. But again, you'll have Thanos, you'll have the Chicago Bulls, and you'll also have the gold trim to choose from. The very first time that this was introduced, the name was slightly different. It was the Fan Central line. Now they're calling it the Elite Collection Fan Takeover. So the name change, but the same concept of giving you the choice and the option. I really like that, Mattel. I gotta say, for like the fan, for the man that's kind of been asking like, yo, we already got this. We're already getting a re-release of the green attire. We saw that in the top picks. Now it's gonna be like, all right, man, we got a chance to redeem ourselves. And that's when we get into the Thanos attire, they'll kind of make more sense as to where we're going with this. Now, the Fan Central line, this was a Toys R Us exclusive, and this was also chosen by the people. This was like, yo, what look would you like for the next Triple H or the next big show? And this is kind of what it all came down to for this wave. So Rollins will be the first one introduced, and then I'm sure like the next 3 or 5, depending on how many characters they want to put into the line, you'll eventually see those. So stay tuned, man. WWE hashtag Elite Squad. All right, so here's the Thanos. The basic, we already saw. This is what I'm saying where Mattel can redeem themselves. They can go in there, they can redo, they can kind of just capture it the way that it was appropriately captured, man. And I'll show you the Elite that we did put up on the channel. It's a custom, but nonetheless, man, accuracies, there's a lot of stuff that this one was missing. So obviously, being that it is an Elite, they'll have the option of throwing the actual entrance vest with the figure. Also the boots, the gold, I mean, just like the color on the tights itself, there was a lot of missed chances. So if they do, which I'm sure this will be the one chosen, this is the most popular one that people were posting on the Ringside Instagram page, you can do it, man. They can do it, and just please retouch it up, make sure that it's all there. As far as this one, I guess you could consider this the closest thing for the option. Again, 2 out of the 3 have been done in basic figure form. This one would also have the option to where it could be all done up properly. With basics, they kind of, I don't want to say they force them in there where they just miss a lot of paint apps. There's a lot of budget stuff behind it, but when it comes to an Elite, man, you're gonna have more availability to go all out with the figure. And then the final one, mag decals right here, the Chicago Bulls. I guess this would be my second runner-up. If there was any choice on my behalf, this would have to be a battle, but the one that and I'm sure, again, 99% will choose this one. This is the one that we put up on the channel, also by Mag Decal. Still one of my current favorite customs in the collection. And having it side by side, I mean, there's still a good small, I would say about 6, maybe even 7 attires that we haven't seen with Rollins that they could still do. But alongside with any other look, man, this Thanos attire, it just stands out so well. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. That way you guys can make your own choice. Because really when it comes down to it all, not just with Seth Rollins, but really any other figure, beauty, it's gonna come down to the eyes of the beholder. As far as the Elite waves that are hitting shelves, we are starting to see Elite Series 75 out there, along with Billie Kay. She has been found again at Walmart. It hasn't been switched over. I already confirmed it. She is still technically a Target exclusive. So I guess if you really want to, take your chances and go all out trying to find her, if you're not having any success at Target, go check Walmart's, man. They're finding cases. There's a mess up in the shipment. But you know what? If you're going to give me more than one chance to capture her, I'm all about that. And if you are trying to bask in the glory, Series 104 is also being found, which is including first time on the line, Keith Lee. And that goes the same for Wave 2 of Masters of the Universe, which is Roman Reigns, John Cena, Macho Man, and Rey Mysterio. Series 105, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. If anybody does find this for the Ronda Rousey, the Chase, I didn't get a chance to pick that one up. That one had sold out real quick over at Ringside Collectibles. So if you are trying to work out a trade scheme, if you do find her, because this full wave, it's also being found out there, hit me up, man. Message me, because I really want to get my hands on her. I can't find her on eBay. So if you do see her, man, please, you already know. And I'll put a link to my Instagram as well. If you're not following the account yet, go do so, man. Hit me up because I really, really want to get my hands on that chase. Also, WrestleMania being that it is right around the corner, we are starting to see the end caps, which consist of all of it, man. You're talking about the elites, the battle packs, basics. These things are massive. I don't know if they'll shelf for 'em, man, because at my Target, I am starting to see an overabundance of a lot of these figures. So the fact that they're making like devoted end caps, hey, man, that's going to be a concern. But as far as clearance, that's always a positive. For Series 108, we are getting the first look right here of the mock images, as well as our Raw Tag Team Champions. Getting Angelo Dawkins first time on the line and Montez Ford. These two are looking beautiful. I cannot wait to finally put these up on the channel, or any kind of action that we throw down on here. These two are going to do a lot. I've been a big fan of these guys, and now that they've captured the belt, seeing them back in the, or not back, but first time in the wave, dude, I'm very stoked about that. And we're kind of going back a little bit for Series 107, which is going to be Bianca Belair. Oh my gosh, Hero Fix, you're botching the name. What's wrong with you? The Rock. We're getting Shinsuke Nakamura, Braun Strowman, and EC3. This Nakamura and Miss Belair, dude, they're both of these are looking fire. It's going to be a tough choice as to which figure will be the one that'll be standing out from the wave, but you already know, man. Ricochet has already answered that in the mock images for Series 65 with him and Ricochet in the Hulkamania look. Kevin Owens right there and Ali. And I'm going to say this right now. This could be, actually, matter of fact, it should be, because we just got an elite, but it should be the last time that we see the Hardy Boys together, packaged up as a team. Matt Hardy, it's already official, you guys, so it's not going to be a thing where we'll get any more Matt, at least not in the Mattel line. I'm sure Jazzwares and the AEW figures will start putting him out once they get all the rights put together for him. But as far as like a WWE Hardy Boys like pack, this is going to be it, man. This will be the last one. And last but not least, this is pretty big, you guys, but Elite Series 76 has been delayed. We were already supposed to have the video up, the review, letting you know whether or not these figures are worth it. But hey, dude, real world problems, they're happening out there. That virus, it's affecting not just us as people, but also the whole like flow of it all. I mean, think about how many things come from China. This, of course, being one of them. But Hero Fakes, what about all those other figures that you just showed that are hitting shelves? Those were already on the boat, man. These were in production when the birth of that damn, what is it, coronavirus? Oh man, it sucks, dude. Like, it's real world problems. And Ringside Collectibles did take down the post. I'm not sure it was because of all the hate in the comments, because you really had people out there like just coming at them like, I just pre-ordered this because I thought I was going to get it in March. Dude, when it comes down to it, people's health, that's priority for really just life in general. You can't put figgies in front of anything. As much as we love the figgy life on this channel, we got to make sure that if we're getting this stuff, we're getting it properly. There shouldn't be any concern when you're opening up that figure for the very first time and they're just trying to protect us, man. I'm sure once they get past it, which I hope they do, they're trying to figure out some kind of solution for that damn virus. I'm sure the whole flow of things will get back into the groove. But give me your comments. Give me your thoughts. Let me hear how you guys feel about all this stuff that's coming out. What do you guys think about that fan choice line? I think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of other characters they can capitalize on. Rollins, he always seems to do well. It makes sense that Rollins was the chosen one to be introduced for the very first figure as far as this takeover line. Other characters that I want to see AJ. I want them to throw the poll for the red attire. Hero Fix, you need to stop it with that, man. It's never going to happen. Hey, that's a bunch of baloney. Whatever happened with that Roman man bun? What happened on the last time he was released? My point in general, man, if we speak out and we let Mattel know what we want, hey, at some point they're bound to make it happen, and it is a conspiracy. Bill McKenna is not a fan of AJ Styles, so don't even hold your breath, man. Don't think that you're gonna get that figure, and that might be it, man. But I think if I just leave it up to you, this is where you guys come in. You guys step in, you guys let them know, and you gotta be the voice, because as long as we all come together and just, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's not only gonna happen with this whole line, but I'm sure like the whole process of how they make the figures, for example, like with the AEW bringing in extra articulation for the same price point, Mattel's gonna have to make some turns. There's gonna be some changes here. The figgy game, it's only turning up a notch. All this competition, it's bringing a whole new fire within. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.